Hey there, it's Kimberly here with Knit for Brains, and we got some more granny squares, and this one is a doozy, so make sure you watch this video. So, y'all know about Project Welcome Home. If you don't know what we're talking about, take a look at some of the playlists that I've got, because I'm keeping all of the Project Welcome Home in one of the playlists. I was able to, I gave one of the first blanket to one of the recipients, and I'm sorry, I got a little emotional on that one because she was moving away and it made me very sad. And it was good tears, it was happy tears, but it was the perfect gift to give her as she moved to a much colder climate, and the blanket was just amazing. And she cried and I cried, and it was pretty incredible. And lo and behold, as I was coming home from teaching, I got a call that we had more granny squares. So now, your generosity, you guys, I can't even. I mean, look, this came. And I was like, oh my gosh. I told everybody in the entire store, those are granny squares. That's amazing. I have the coolest people in the whole world. And there was one lady who seemed mildly interested, and everybody else was like, lady, get out of line. But I just had to show you the size of this. Now, I just want you guys to know, I see the postage. I know what you pay to send these things. And I can't tell you how much I am just floored by your generosity, by what you guys are doing. It just blows my mind. The generosity is just incredible. I had no idea there were so many amazing, beautiful people in the world. So I just have to thank you. Anyways, these came in. There's a card on top. I opened the box, but I didn't delve in because I just couldn't believe that this is a moving box of granny squares. All right, so this card says, it's a beautiful card, by the way. It says, Kimberly, please accept these granny squares to make blankets for the Welcome Home project. Had 2 knee replacement surgeries, so plenty of crochet time. Phew. Sent a skein of gold in case you can use it to sew the red, white, and blue and gold squares together. Still loving your channel. Hi to Mumsy and the Brit. Sincerely, Debbie. Debbie, I can't even with this. Thank you so much. The card is beautiful. And so I'm going to see what's all inside it. But there's another card here. So I'm going to go ahead and open this one as well. Oh, this might be to the recipient. It says hello. Isn't that beautiful? Good day. May your thoughts and memories fly free like a kite. Oh, wishing for you all the best. You are loved and appreciated, Debbie. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, that's so sweet. So this card is going to go with one of the blankets, because I'm telling you, with what I see in here, multiple blankets are going to be coming out of this box. So Debbie, this card is going to go with one of the blankets, and then whatever is all the other blankets, we have other cards and sentiments that we will attach them. But thank you so much. So I think I mentioned to you guys that we're going on a trip, and we're going on a cruise. And so Kimberly, in addition to bringing some projects, I'm bringing some squares with me, because we're going to come back. We're going to be back, you know, like towards the end of November, and we're only going to have like maybe 4 weeks left. And I don't want to leave Mumsy with all of these squares to do while I'm gone. So I'm having to bring some squares with me. All right, Debbie, what did we do here? So these are Karen's. Okay, this is great. They're all packed in plastic. Lovely. These are Karen's Simply Soft 100% acrylic with a 5mm hook, quantity 14. Well, that couldn't be any simpler. Thank you, Debbie. So I know exactly what the size is. Love the design. And these are so great because, like, sometimes you want the design of the granny square and sometimes you just want the solid color. These are very soft. These are all just the solid colors. So there's 14 in here. This makes it so easy. This makes my life so easy, Debbie. I can't even thank you enough. And so in here we've got some greens, some like a lime green, red, more of a pistachio green, a pale blue, a sagey blue, and then some cream. These are beautiful together. Beautiful. Honestly. Well, and by the way, Debbie, I hope that you're on the mend. 2 knee surgeries. That means you're laid up quite a bit. That's a big thing. So thank you for doing these while you're sitting around or laying around doing nothing. All your stories, by the way, whatever stories come in about these stories are being translated and being forwarded over to the people. This here, she says, is Red Heart, maybe 100% acrylic, 5mm hook, quantity 16. And these are pretty. We got some rainbow color, love the variegated, love these. Then we got some rust, love those, dark green, and some like a chocolate brown color. So Debbie, I'm sure you'll accept and understand that I'm just gonna probably mix and match these together. So we're gonna make several blankets, but you know, like these I'll probably put with another blanket other than with these guys, but I'm sure you got that part. All right, so these guys, okay, don't know the quantity. I think that there's probably, oh no, the quantities are a little bit different in each one. Okay, so I'll have to count these out, that's fine. This one here says Karen Simply Soft, 100% acrylic, 5mm hook, quantity 9. Beautiful, beautiful. Love the lavender and then the mint green. This speaks Easter to me. I love those. I wonder how many of these I could bring on my trip. Whoa. Wow. Okay, we're gonna be having a lot of sea days, so guess what Kimberly's gonna be doing on her sea days? And I'll probably be doing some lives or something from the trip, so you'll be able to see like what we're doing. We're gonna do some lives or do videos and stuff like that. So, so this is, ooh, I love Brava Stripe. That's from WeCrochet, one of my favorites. This is a worsted weight 6, 5mm hook, and then she included the tag, which is super helpful. Love these. Love the fall colors. Wow. Beautiful. Oh my God, these are gorgeous. I love these colors. I love that. And you know what? It's so much fun when the yarn is, okay, so wait a minute. So these go together here. These are Brava Stripe worsted weight. There's 6 of these. Then she included this Brava Stripe worsted weight 6 5mm hook. So they're kind of the same. Yeah, same yarn, just different color schemes. That's fine too. Okay. What I love about the variegated is just how the color just changes. It just becomes whatever it's going to be. These might be coming with me on the trip. It just might have to be coming with me on the trip because they're packed up nice and easy. I can throw them in my suitcase and off we go. And I'll just take these out. And then people will be on the ship. They always come up and go, what is it that you're doing? And I have gotten to where I can actually make a blanket. If I just really focus on it, I can probably do like 1 a day. Pretty much. All right. Oh my. Deborah, Lush, you know what? You've sent in squares before. I'm sure you have because I recognize your handwriting and I recognize your paperwork. Okay. All right. So now we're getting in the doubles. On this note, please, and I'm going to repeat this at the end. You might notice that the Brit and I, well, it was his idea. I totally give him credit. There's a little bit of a scrolling credit at the end of the videos, just to say, like, this is who's done it so far, and we just want to show your appreciation. So, but some of it, maybe I couldn't read the handwriting just right. I just don't want to screw anything up. So I'm begging you guys to please, if you donated squares, if you see your name come up or whatever, all I'm asking is to please email me, Kimberly with knitforbrains@gmail.com, and it's going to be in the show notes. Just email me and say, I donated squares, here's my name, and please give me your address. I have an idea for those who donated as a thank you, and I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. So if your name isn't in the scrolling credits, please, please, please accept my apology, or if it's like a partial name or whatever, please email me, let me know what your name is and the actual address and all that stuff, because I want to keep track of that and I want to, send something as a thank you when this is all done. So I'm asking you to do that, please. All right, so these came in more. These are all red heart, red center. Now it says there's 21. Oh, so there's more here. Okay. Oh, there's quite a few more. Okay, I'm thinking that they're all going together. Okay, red center 21. I love how organized this is. Red center 21. So there's 21 of these, meaning there's 2 bags full. Blue center, also 21. These guys and these guys. So these together will make 1 blanket easily. And it says red, white, and blue, loops and threads, 100% acrylic. Then she included, boom. So you know this has to go on the trip because this is like a gimme. This is so easy. Or maybe I might leave it with Mumsy because I don't want her to be stressed and I don't want to give her the, you know, hard ones. The gold is Red Heart Super Saver, 100% acrylic, all 5mm hooks. Skein of gold to sew squares together if you choose. Of course. Hello. Yes, absolutely. So easy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So these guys all go together. This is exactly a blanket worth. And they're beautiful. The squares are nice and easy and straight and even corners. Ugh. I think you guys are doing the hard part. I mean, we're just sewing them together, but I gotta think that you're doing the hard stuff. I mean, you're like, you know, doing all the hours of granny squares. So, 4 bags of these guys. I thank you for the plastic bags too. I mean, thank you. I know that these things cost too. Come on. And then the yarn for that. Okay. Now we're moving into, okay. I love how you're just so organized, Debbie. All right. This says quantity 45. Center, Bernat Baby Sport, 100% acrylic, included the little card in here. Border, Hirschner's Baby Sparkle. Okay, oh, you can totally see that. Those are so pretty. All right, so there are 45 of these, and she has them in little Ziploc bags. Bag 2 of 4. Okay, so this is, I'm assuming it's going to say bag, yep, bag 1 of 4. Those guys. And then 2 of 4. Here's bag 3 of 4. Bag 4 of 4. So all of these, and in each bag, there's a total of 45. So this is another blanket right here. What can I say? You guys know. You've even seen me cry, for heaven's sakes. We've never even met in person, and you've seen me cry. Ugh. So, one thing I do have to say, I gave the first blanket to my friend Irene. She moved away, and it was very sad, and I just have to believe that it's all for the best for her. I have to believe that. But she couldn't, I don't know if she couldn't really fathom why people would do something so nice, these strangers, or maybe that she's just, you know, like, I mean, they're not really like YouTube savvy. So I spoke to the Brit, and when we do the big reveal and the do, I have to work with Megan, who is the enrichment director. She's my contact, and she and I are friends. She's the one who's putting this all together with me. I'm going to need her help to explain this to everybody, because I don't want them to go, I don't, like, she was like, wait, people did this for me, and she couldn't believe that this was her blanket. She was so happy. And she goes, I'm going to wear this on the plane. Like, she's going to take this with her on the plane and wrap herself in it, which made me so happy. She goes, it's going to be cold on the plane. And I love that she already had, you know, a use for it. So I just want to make sure that they understand. And I'm trying to figure out how to manage that situation, that they don't just go, what, you know, but I think we'll figure that out. We have time. Okay. So the next ones we have here are the quantity 7 of the Brava worsted weight, 218 yards, 100 grams, 5mm hooks. 3 rows, white, Premier Basics, 100% acrylic. Okay, so she's saying that the 3 rows here are Premier Basic, 100% acrylic, and then probably what's inside is the worsted weight. I love the colors. Love the colors that you chose. This reminds me of Creamsicle. And so these are, oh, okay, and then there's a little card in here. So this is just the white with the worsted Brava in the center. These are just the solid ones. These are going to make beautiful blankets. Gosh. All right, then we've got, and that's quantity 7. So this goes with those guys. This one here is Brava worsted weight, 5mm hook. And then she basically just spells it all out. So these guys here go with this. That's easy. All right. So Mumsy is coming for dinner. So we can, you know, like say goodbye before we're gone for a long time. And then she always ends up bringing over blankets. And then she picks up another bag of blankets. She's just going to be like, oh my God. She gets so excited. She looks at all the squares and then she's like, oh, I like this one. I'll take this one. I mean, we're all doing them together. But I love when she's like, these are so pretty. I love these colors. I love this yarn. And so she's, you know, getting inspired just by looking at the squares, as am I, but still. Okay, these guys are brown and white, LionBrand, 100% acrylic, 4.5mm hook, quantity 9. Camo Red Heart, 100% acrylic, 4.5, quantity 4. All right, Debbie, I have to ask, do you even have any stash left after all of this? I mean, do you even? Because there's so much here. So that guy, these are pretty. And somebody asked, and it might have been Debbie, somebody said, do you have a lot of yarn for men, like blankets for men? And I was like, gosh, I mean, you know, there's a lot of like unisex ones, but they probably lean a little bit more towards women, but not these guys. This would be great for a guy. And to be honest, there's not that many dudes. So I think there's 3 or 4 out of 40. They did ask me if we had any blankets left over, if we could take them. So there's an assisted living facility where this is who we're working with. And then there's also a memory care. We're not doing with memory care. But then there's also a skilled nursing, and they're all connected. And she said, you know, maybe if you have a little bit of like extra, we can take them over to the skilled nursing. And I was like, yes, of course, you know. But as long as all of my assisted living people are taken care of, because those are the ones that are there long-term. Assisted or skilled nursing, usually you end up going either back into assisted living or back into the independent living or back home, just depends on what the situation is. So, but my assisted living, those are the people that have my heart. This one here is the Brava Stripe, quantity 6, worsted weight, 5mm hook. These are pretty. These are kind of and these definitely male colors. Definitely in the male color scheme. And I actually love those together. Look at that. So we got some blues and those blues. And then some of the browns, green, or the different autumn colors. Those are beautiful. It reminds me of the ocean, actually. So I was telling somebody about this. I was actually telling Irene as well, but other people. And I was like, yeah, we're getting these granny squares. And they're like, well, okay, well, how many granny squares are you getting? And I was like, over 500 granny squares have been sent to us for Project Welcome Home. Over 500. And Debbie, you've upped that number big time. Can you imagine? Can you believe this? Over 500 squares you guys have sent here for this project. And I was thinking, I don't know, maybe it's not such a good idea in the beginning. Maybe I'll get like 10 granny squares. Over 500. I mean, come on. You guys are just the bomb diggity, just the bomb. All right, moving on. No kidding, this had to be, they were shipped in a moving box. There's so many squares. All right, Brava Stripe, worsted weight, 5mm hook. There's 6 in the purple, because she is so organized. So there's these guys. There's 6 of these. These are beautiful. And I do have some purples around. And then this is the Brava Stripe, worsted weight, 5mm hook. Same thing, quantity 6 in the blacks and the whites. Also beautiful. Blacks, whites, and grays. Those are pretty. Love the feel of this yarn. Really, really nice feel to it. I mean, WeCrochet just does, they do the bomb diggity. They really do. Okay, and I don't think I showed these. I'm running out of room. All right, these guys, also nice and neat and put in here. I gotta say, when I'm putting them back in the bag, they're not going in as nice and neat as Debbie put them in. All right, Bravo stripe, worsted weight, same thing in the purples. That's okay, because they're going to come out of the bag and they're going to get sewn together. Purple's beautiful. Love those. And I've told you purple and greens are my favorite colors. And then this one here is a quantity of 6 of these guys. So organized. So organized. So helpful. And grab a bag and go, yes, perfect. Okay, so I know that there's 12 in here. I think, Debbie, you might have put us over the edge. I think we definitely have the 40 that we were shooting for. Pretty sure. Okay, these are pretty. These are quantity 7, 2 rows of white Premier Basic, 100% acrylic, and then the rest is the Bravo worsted weight with this really pretty sherbet color in the middle. Okay, and then the rest of these are purple. So pretty. And I love the feel of this yarn. I've used Bravo worsted weight. I haven't used the Premier Basics. I haven't used that, but it feels lovely. And it feels the same as the Bravo worsted. So that's good, because you want to make sure that they all kind of, you know, feel the same, have the same weight and whatever. This one's wearing me out, like literally. This is crazy. 2 more bags. Two more bags. Before I put these away, I'm going to take a picture and show you guys what this looks like. This is a little insane here. Okay, these guys, well, these are soft. These are impeccable stripes, quantity 10, 5mm hook by Loops and Threads. Love the greens. Love them. I love that we've got some with the design, some that are solids. They all make me smile. They all make me smile. So there's 10 in here. I'm gonna, this smell good. Mumsy is coming over tomorrow. She and I are gonna go through these. And I'm gonna say, okay, lady, what do you wanna take? She'll take some and I'll take some and we have a box and then that'll be it. And this one is Bravo worsted weight, 2 rows white Premier Basic, 100% acrylic, and then more on the same. These are pretty. They look like cherry vanilla ice cream. Maybe strawberry, but I like cherry vanilla. That's one of my favorite flavors. This one here, I know what you did, Debbie. This is Premier Basic. Oops. And it says, yep, 2 rows, Premier White Basic, 100% acrylic, and then there's 7 of these guys. And then this one here, quantity 7. Look at that, Tutti Frutti, bubblegum. Those are pretty. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness, you people. You're just killing me here. You're just killing me. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to be able to show you, because if I pick them up, they're all going to fall. Hold on. All right. Look at this. Boom, boom. All over. And then there's just mounds. Mounds of them. I'm just like, wow. Wow. I just like, oh my gosh. Debbie from North Carolina, thank you. And oh my gosh, I hope you guys are doing okay. By the time this thing airs, all the hurricanes and stuff should be gone, but I hope you guys are doing all right. There's just a lot of rain that way. These are amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of you. But here's what I just need. I just need one more thing from you. Please email me, KimberlyWithKnitForBrains@gmail.com. The Brit's going to write it here on the screen. There it is. And I'm also going to put it in the show notes. Send me an email. I just don't want anyone to be forgotten. And, send me an email saying, hey, here's my name. I sent you squares. Here's my address. I want to make sure I get everything and it's correct so that I can do, a nice thank you to you. And we can also, we're going to do the rolling credits. Now, if you're just like, take my name off, I don't want, then tell us that too. That's fine, you know. I hope that you're not, I mean, you guys have to, you know, be honored for this wonderful thing that you're doing. This is just so, what can I say? I mean, I just keep saying the same thing over and over and over again. And I cry. Especially when I gave the first set to Irene, the first blanket. She was just like, she couldn't quite wrap her head around it. I don't think she understood that I had a channel. She's like, on TV? I was like, no. But then she was like, and so she was trying to hand me the box back. She didn't, it was in the box. And I was like, no, this is for you. And then she's like, what? And then I opened it up and she was just blown away and she thought it was absolutely beautiful. The reason that I chose that particular blanket for her is because she is Scottish by heritage, and the colors are purple and green, and that's the color of the thistle, and so it just kind of tied in and it made sense. And I know her, I know her colors, I know what she likes to wear. So I do know these people, and I'm trying to like match it up by what they like to wear and the colors and things, and it just seemed to make sense for her. So that's why I gave her that one there. But this one here, we've got quite a few blankets in here. Thank you guys so much for everything that you've done, for everything that you're doing, for sharing and liking. Please like and share this video with anybody who you think, you know, hey, they need to know about this too. Thank you for subscribing, but if you haven't, please do, because we've got other things besides Project Welcome Home. We've got reviews and tutorials and, you know, lives, and we're just having so much fun. And obviously, I think you guys realize that, because you just keep coming back, and I love your comments too. All right, well, that's all I have for right now. This is the latest episode of Project Welcome Home. These are the beautiful squares that we got from Debbie out of North Carolina. And Debbie, I really hope you're feeling better. I hope that that you're on the mend and you can go and run around the block and play flag football and all the other stuff that you did before you had your surgery. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. This is Kimberly with Knit for Brains. And as always, I'll see you soon.